we do a segment at the end of the show called Unpopular Opinions. And we each just kind of go around and say an unpopular opinion, and then we discuss it. So it can be about whatever you want it to be. Typically try and keep politics and religion out of it. However, if you want to get there, we can certainly go there.
I'll definitely pass on that. On politics and religion.
Yeah.
Let's save that for whoever comes on after me.
Yeah. Chris, you want to get started on an unpopular opinion?
Sure. All right. This Oliver Anthony is not that good. This viral singer-songwriter sensation, I don't get it. I just haven't figured it out yet. He's everywhere. He blew up overnight. And like I had people referencing his stuff before I even had a chance to check it out. I was like, okay, everyone loves this guy. This is cool. And then I went and checked out the music. What's that?
He's from Farmville, Virginia, and we played North Street Press Club in Farmville, Virginia, probably about like a week before that video came out.
Really?
And yeah, and like then he went and performed in that same club. I guess him and the talent buyer there are super tight. And like I saw pictures and it's like, oh my god, like it doesn't even look like the same club. Like it was like packed, like insanely packed. You know, like we had like a decent crowd there for us, but not like I couldn't believe how many people they stuffed into there for him.
Just overnight, you know, like he didn't put in. I mean, I saw his picture on the internet, and then he was a multimillionaire. I mean, there was. I don't know his story super well. I know he's put out some interviews and stuff. I should check it out, but like, I didn't really see like a grind to get there. It just seemed like I put out one song, it went viral, and now I'm here.
Yeah. I actually think he's pretty talented.
Okay.
I don't know if how much he's blown up is, how much of it is like justified.
Sure.
But I've seen local talent here and really anywhere that can do what he did and has done what he does as far as the art that's produced. But I think he's talented, and I don't think he's undeserving of, success. I don't know fully what his background is. I think he did an interview on Joe Rogan's podcast
I'm sure that's got all the deets on it.
Yeah, but I don't know how long he's been pursuing it or how seriously he was even taking it as a real career endeavor before. But either way, man, I'm not going to, this is a hard industry. If you want to, if you catch some kind of a wave on it and it works out for you, then more power to you. I think he's talented. I don't think he's undeserving of success.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't think undeserving of success. It's the vocal timbre for me. Like that, the style. I've seen a few people pop up on TikTok that are like singing in a similar style, and it just doesn't do it for me. So like to each their own. Like if you're into that. I can't remember exactly how I worded. Not undeserving. I just don't think the hype's there. But that's just my taste and my preference. It blew up. So that's there's maybe the thing that gets me is like it's not. It could be anybody. Like you said, like there's so many people that go out with one guitar and write tunes. It could be anybody.
Yeah.
And like maybe just like a perfect storm of like the political climate and like everything that his song was talking about, it just like it hit right and it took off. But like I know so many singer-songwriters that it could have been anyone, So
yeah, totally. I feel you.
I just kind of the rolling question was like, why this dude?
Right.
Not that he's not deserving of it. It's just like what's so different about him versus like my 10 friends that I think write incredible songs that get 100 hits on YouTube for something that's just gorgeous or beautiful, and I'm just like,
right.
I'm a little bit of a hater, but like whatever. Come fight me in the comments.
It was a pretty good video in terms of like quality of it.
Yeah.
It's probably like, you have like a good quality video, and like you said, with the political climate, I think it definitely sat with a lot of people, and just like, yeah, I mean, a high quality I mean, it's 2023, like it's all about content nowadays, so
Yeah.
I'm not like blown away by the fact that he got as big as he did. I mean, I believe it.
Yeah.
I don't listen to his music though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that wasn't it just like an iPhone video or like iPhone quality recording that he uploaded to Spotify, and then as far as the video goes, I didn't even think it. I haven't seen the video, or whatever video people are referencing, but like I didn't even know that it was supposed to be high quality. I thought it was just like an iPhone.
I thought it was, maybe I saw a different one, or maybe he like re-recorded. I saw one where like I was like, oh, this is like a nice camera angle, and like it looked like it was like well done. I don't know. Maybe he recorded it.
Is it the one from like him playing in the woods? Because that's the one
I thought
like
so.
Yeah. I mean, even with the even iPhones or a single camera, they can look pretty good.
They can look pretty good.
If you set it up in the right way and clean it up in post. So
Yeah.
That being said, if he called me for work, I'd probably take it. So
Yeah.
whatever.
I mean, definitely.
You're fine.
Call
me, then I'll listen to your discography.
Yeah.
Oliver.
Jared, what you got any unpopular opinions? I know we just kind of threw this at you. But if you got anything off the top of your head that you want to throw out there.
Well, I have two. You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm gonna just go with the one I had in mind. It was just like what we were goofing off about on the road like this past weekend already. So I may as well just like stick with that. I'll speak on Jagger's behalf too, because me and Jagger share the same opinion on this. But we know it's very unpopular. We know it's super unpopular. But we both really like those like artificial kind of like ice cream flavors that like no one else likes, like cotton candy and cake batter. Like no one likes those flavors at all. Like we get made fun of all the time, but me and Jagger were both talking about how like those are like that's what we go to. Like if like they have like we're looking at like a menu of ice cream, and like we see like cotton candy swirl with like cookie crunch in it, that's what we go for. But no one else would ever say that.
I kind of like the cake batter stuff if there's actual cake in it, because like the texture of it is interesting. Yeah, but like if it just tastes like cake, then to me it's like just an overabundance of frosting flavor, and just like the sugar is just like it's overwhelming for me. But
I think I lost you again.
Oh, you lost? Can you hear me?
I heard you say frosting flavor.
Yeah, it tastes like, just if there's no cake in there, it tastes like too much frosting, and the sugar is just like insane. I can't handle all that sugar. And I certainly don't like anything cotton candy. Can go straight to hell in my book.
I don't really enjoy just like cotton candy like itself. It's like gets stuck in your teeth, and like it's just the texture is kind of just bizarre. I'm not a big cotton candy guy, but cotton candy ice cream, me and Jagger go nuts over that stuff.
You guys are down.
I know
with
it's unpopular.
You guys aren't like big county fair guys, like getting a big old spool of cotton candy walking around.
I don't really like I try not to eat too much ice cream in general, but if I do get ice cream, that's like what I'm targeting. It's kind of weird.
I could see if you're going in, if you're going to get ice cream, you might as well go to the extreme. You might go get something that's, on the outside.
I mean, I like other flavors. I like strawberry, vanilla, mint, cookies and cream. Not a big chocolate guy. I don't love chocolate ice cream. I like chocolate candy. Not a big... Also, I mean, part of this too, I know it's super unpopular as well. I prefer the white chocolate cookies and cream bars, the Hershey's white chocolate cookies and cream bars, over just like a regular Hershey's bar.
I'm with you.
I can get
all
down
that.
on. I can get down on
Really?
that too. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I always thought
Oh,
that
yeah.
was popular. Yeah.
I think
That's
it
like my
is
favorite.
I think it must be guitar players.
Yeah, I think it is unpopular, but I personally like the white chocolate flavor in general, and I also don't like chocolate ice cream. I think it's too much. And I love cookies and cream. All the other flavors though that you mentioned, like strawberry and mint, I hate all of those. I'm very basic.
No, mint chocolate
I can see
chip all
mint
day,
not being
man.
popular.
Dude, mint
I could
is like
definitely see it.
it's the worst flavor to me. I hate
get
mint.
out.
Are you serious? Like,
Yeah, dude.
somebody puts a mint chocolate on your fucking pillow in a hotel, you'll get a lower rating as a hotel for me just because you put a mint chocolate on my pillow. It's disgusting.
Dude,
Don't
I
put
had
a
a
mint chocolate on your pillow.
Like in a wrapper.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. It's not like
Is that a
it's not
thing?
like they're smearing a chocolate on your pillow.
Yeah, you know,
gotta-
you guys never been to like a hotel and like when you go walk into like a fresh room and there's like a little mint chocolate on the pillow. You guys never had that before?
No, dude. I stay
Oh.
at Days Inn. I
I've
don't get to
seen
go
a
to the
lot of
Marriott
hotels,
Envoy.
You see
That's
in hundreds of
wild.
hotels. I've never had that happen. I would love that.
Yeah,
Many hotels are
I'll bet.
warrantless. But
He's
mint
just
chocolate,
saying he's
that'd
got
be
money.
Sometimes they put the pillows like super upright, and that's kind of weird. But
Oh, dude, I could go on for days about the quality of hotel pillows, and I just I can't. Like, when they have like the pillows that are like really bulky and they're not very, they don't like adjust to your head very well. So you try and sleep and like your neck is almost at like a right angle. I'm just like, dude, how the fuck am I supposed to sleep?
yeah, there's a lot of probably another unpopular opinion with a hotel is I
Let's hear
like
it.
one pillow. I don't need more than one pillow. I like one pillow.
I can
Yeah.
I can sympathize with this. However, I do need a second pillow because not for my head, but I need it to like rest my body or to put in between my legs. I need something
I do the same.
because
thing.
it helps. But as far as like to rest my head on, I just need one pillow for sure.
Yeah, otherwise it's like I'm just like my head is just too high up, and it's like I don't feel like I'm really like getting proper rest. I feel like my head's just really high.
Totally. I just did we just did one of these Virgin cruises where we were performing on, and not to talk shit, the accommodations were amazing. But I will say that the pillows were wildly uncomfortable. Other than that, though, great accommodations. All right. So my unpopular opinion this week is we'll stick on the food one here. I don't like a lot of tomato sauce on my pizza, and this might be blasphemous, you coming from New York, so I don't know. But I don't like a lot of tomato sauce on my pizza. Keep it to a minimum, guys. I just need a hint of flavor. I don't need it to be the subject of the meal. You know what I mean?
That is probably nowadays an unpopular. I mean, Portnoy has taken over the craze of pizza, so a lot of people look at him as the pizza god, and what he likes is what goes, I guess. So, and he likes those like saucy pizzas with not a lot of cheese. Whereas, yeah, I could see. I mean, I'm a cheese guy. I like cheese,
Same.
But I mean, the sauce should be good. Like you don't want them just using like some like jarred marinara sauce that like if you ever get like those like cheap gas station like 7-Eleven slices of pizza, like the marinara sauce is like
He's familiar.
So but like yeah, I mean a high quality sauce is important. Like if you guys ever go to New Haven, you go to Sally's Pizza, like their sauce is amazing. But there's not a lot of cheese on it. I don't even know if there is cheese on it.
That's
not okay.
Not okay. I like.
Yeah.
I think the quality of the sauce has to certainly be good, but it can't be overwhelming. If I bite in to the pizza, I don't want the cheese to fall off, and I don't want the sauce to be squirting out the sides. It's too much, dude. We don't need all that sauce.
If I have the option, I'm picking a white.
I like I can go either way, man. I'm pretty indiscriminate when it comes to pizza. Even if there's a lot of sauce, I'll eat it. I do like
I think I
Sicilian
lost
style
you there.
pizza. Oh, you lost? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you were about to say what type you liked, and then it cut out.
Gotcha. I do like any kind of pizza, really. Even if it has too much sauce, I'll still eat it. But what I prefer is probably like a New York style, thinner crust, crispy, but also like foldable, But I do like a good Sicilian pizza. I do like a good like grandma style pizza. I do like a good Chicago style pizza as well. Deep dish can be good, but it's a whole different thing, honestly.
Yeah,
So I don't
we've done
know.
them all. We've had all. I mean, we did. That is a thing on the road for us. We always try to get. If something's known for something food wise, we go after it on the road. I've had all the cheesesteaks in Philly. I've had every one.
Okay,
And
I got one for you. You've been in the Midwest, right? You've played in the Midwest.
yeah, this past tour. Yeah.
Have you been to Emo's Pizza?
Oh, but that's St. Louis.
Yeah, St. Louis style.
We did not get St. Louis style pizza. I do know that is a thing. That is the one. Yeah, you named like the one city that we didn't do the thing in.
It's okay. It's okay. Do the thing, and next time you're there and get back to me. It's an abomination to pizza, is what it is.
They use a different cheese. The cheese is different.
Yeah, they use Provel cheese, which just sounds
Provel,
like
yeah.
It just sounds like it's made in a lab, doesn't it? Provel cheese, like
Sounds like provolone.
Yeah, but there's no it's like a concoction of like a few different cheeses, I think, and provolone isn't even one of them, which is hilarious.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah. And when you first off, it comes like these thin, very thin squares. The sauce is an abomination. The cheese melts in such a way where it feels like rubbery. It's like rubbery almost. It's disgusting. And then we had to when the last tour that I was on through the Midwest, the band leader took us there because he's like a Connecticut guy and is a big pizza guy and was like, you have to try this pizza. It's an abomination. And I gotta say, he couldn't describe it enough of how bad it was. And people in the Midwest, specifically St. Louis, will die in this hill that it is the best pizza. I can't even fathom how you can come to that conclusion. It's disgusting.
I mean, I've had a lot of pizza. I mean, I'll always probably just my preference, like if I'm eating, I can eat one pizza the rest of my life. I think just like a good, New York style pizza, like it doesn't have to like knock my socks off, but like it's a good, local Long Island pizzeria, just like their pizza. That's probably my preference, but like there's some great, like New Haven style is great. And when we do Detroit, we go to Buddy's, which is great. And then
what is Detroit style pizza? I've never had that.
It's like it's kind of like almost similar to a grandma style. It's like the bottom of the pizza super buttery. It's like a buttery crust, and then on top is like loaded with pepperonis, like those curly pepperonis that curl up. Yeah, like that's like a proper Detroit style, it was really good. We had it last time we did Detroit. It was amazing, and then we did Lou Malnati's in Chicago, and I was the only one that liked it.
Really?
So there's an unpopular opinion. Yeah, the other guys did not like the deep dish style. I thought it was great. I love it. We had the sausage crust.
That does sound very good, actually. I do like a good deep dish.
Yeah, I mean, I would prefer New York style, I guess. Like if I really had to like eat, I mean, deep dish is heavy. You eat one slice and you like want to go to sleep. Whereas like, you can eat like 2-3 slices of New York. So,
yeah, well, it's a whole different experience. I feel like a Chicago style or a deep dish is like a lasagna more than it is a pizza. And I don't even think people in Chicago eat deep dish that often.
Probably not. It's like I think a lot of these food cuisines, like I don't think everyone in Philly is like eating cheesesteaks every day.
Right.
Yeah. I do like a good bagel though, being on Long
Oh yeah, and there is a difference. The bagels up there are very different than what you get store bought stuff down here. It's a whole.
Yeah,
It's kind of crazy.
I will not buy bagels outside this area. They're just not. They're not good. What should I do what should we do while in Florida? Our first Florida trip. What's the food?
Man, Jacksonville has got voted some of the best barbecue in the country, which is incorrect. But
there's a couple good places.
There's a couple good places though.
Also seafood. If you like swing out by the beaches and hit like Singleton's or
Singleton's is good.
What's the
North Beach Fish Camp? I think.
Right. Yeah. There's some really good fresh seafood out here too.
Yeah.
Nice.
And if you guys are going to South Florida, you can probably, I don't know, Boca is not far south enough, but like you can get really good Cuban food. You're like an hour north of Miami in Boca though, so. But I mean, or just get like, have you ever had Cuban coffee before?
I haven't. What is it?
Cuban coffee is just an absurd amount of sugar in an espresso. But the way that it's mixed in is like, so like the process of making it is like you take a bunch of sugar, then you put a little bit of espresso in it, you stir it up, put a little bit more, you stir it up, and then it becomes very foamy. And then you dump the rest of the espresso in it, and the foam kind of rises to the top. It's very sweet, but also like kind of bitter. And then you take one little shot of it, and you're fucking flying, dude. It's the best thing ever. Yeah.
It sounds like something Jagger would like. Those sugary espresso type coffees.
I used to drink them when I lived in Miami. I used to drink them every day. I mean, lots of them. It was a problem.
Really?
I can't do sugar like that anymore. I crash way too hard from it. But I do, whenever I'm back home, I do enjoy a good Cuban coffee. Just because like we also like my family's Cuban, so we make it at home. So like I drink it when I'm there.
Nice. I'll definitely.
But those are the Florida tips, bro.
Nice.
Highly recommend.
Yeah.
There's some good spots in Jacksonville that have some good Cuban coffee. Yeah, we'll hook you up.
Send me a list of the must-try Jacksonville spots. We'll
got you covered, bro.
Hopefully have some time before the show and hit one of them for sure.
We got you covered for sure, bro.